My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
Omo resigning, Omo retire from the Jubilee House all the way to a year Ghana for in your homes, no. Jumadi way, Jumadi be a yebechim, ama obia aten wase, ama Ghana for ehuno kreno. Bidin ya de Kelvin Taylor, one bomb chidom no from the Goats team. Mi bejum, ama Ghana for de ehu de echo. Na konkonsa ohana, ma menhwe comments no. Konkonsa ni wadi abetum the Jumadi na because show na kasa yan starting in term. Ma menka hello ncheni paka krebi or Facebook, YouTube channels now mo share ni nyina no mo say nyina family, and we are here to listen to the truth. On a year Facebook rejoices there. Nuruddin is also live on YouTube tonight. Humu is watching me tonight. Humu Suleiman is live here this evening. Michael James is also live watching me tonight. Obiso Etese Mabel watching me. Noah Alawia is live on YouTube tonight. Manini Money is watching me. Vida is also live here this evening. Papa Hydro is watching me all on Facebook and YouTube. Pfizer Adams is also live on YouTube tonight. Me who be say Samson Sessi watching me this evening. Mamudu is also live here. Joyce Forjo is watching me. Mamenko TikTok. Namenka hello Cheni Paka Kribi. It's been a while. Girls no me who watch it. On TikTok no me who will be to say Bruhani TV watching me this evening. Also Cash Kid is live on TikTok this evening. Benjamin watching me tonight. Obiso Edis Elvis Nat live here on TikTok this evening. Gentleman in Black is also watching this evening. Amario is live here. Equiaya, good evening to Equiaya. Good night tonight. Thank you very much, Equiaya, for being here. Julie Nelson is also live on TikTok. General FCS watching me this evening. Me who will be said John Kinyagin watching me. Ernest Owusun team is live on YouTube. Also, Maui is also live here on YouTube. Trev on Facebook Has is watching me. Also, Shaibu Muhammad is live on Facebook. Yao Vincent is also watching me this evening. Clara is live here this evening. Also, me who will be to say Aisha Bulai watching me this evening. Thank you very much, Aisha, for being here. On TikTok, Success is watching me. Also, Papa C is live here. Kobe Freedom is live on TikTok this evening. Kwiti Francis Tete is watching me this tonight. Lalid is watching me this evening, and Samuel Kuma is also live on TikTok this evening. Welcome and thank you very much for tuning in. This show is with All Due Respect Extended Version. We are streaming live from our studios in Washington, D.C. We're here tonight to discuss Ghana. Most importantly, Ghana politics, issues happening around the government, and also some important news Ghanaians need to know. That's my reason for being here this evening. So if you're here, I'd like to say thank you very much for tuning in. Mama yan fanshi shasu na Ghana for enhu de eko injujumu eninchiremu internet atena se. Boni ben na maye adasa ama adasa ekekansem boni ben na adasa so aye nipa nipa so ekekansem kire adasa. Let me show you ha. Okay. Team, are we good? Mama men kwaji eye permission na yenko enim. Team, are we good? Team, are we good? Okay, if we are good, then we're good to go. NPP 4 says it's here and yen to Abama Omona. It's here NPP 4 mu focus any day. And sometimes I get worried and concerned about how the NPP they lose focus easily. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, what are they actually looking for as a political party? Their communication, the leadership, their communication. No, targeting the as it say, jomu betibia no mu di echira na is ana omo pese omo de kire say omo ye a party in opposition. Sometimes you want to ask omo clear cut mission or any day. What's the direction when it comes to NPP communication? Is it say obi tina Facebook na otron sembia na obi adi echiri? Does the party have structures when it comes to their communication? And I just want to know. I want to know because is the party following people's personal opinion, or they are following opinions that matters, that can change minds? You see, they are general opinions. They are opinions where Ghana Nina Sibio or Tonade or Makola or Tonade or KJT, Ghana Nina Sibio Yembuno, they naturally don't care about nipadodo omo ejuma ewa ha na no, they want to see say abino aye bibi to say ende abino etumati petro so dollar no. When it comes to dollar no sibi etie no aye consistent a gidia bem abino ekre say dipa ne hia asem no ene ye omo hia asem, you know. But I want to ask the NPP for about 3 days in my monitor NPP for communication. You can see say any clear cut plan bia. Somebody can just get up one day as part of the NPP so-called in 24 and put something out on social media, and all of them will be speaking on that. I'm like, but this is not an official statement from the government. Even the person who spoke or wrote those things on Facebook on any capacity on your research. So that's why I'm asking the NPP communication. Where are you people headed? Plan here, dear. Is it say ebia small boy bit na Facebook no atro bibi na ye nyina ye di echire ye ne ye tro, and I say ebia miracle aboaje or on a personal issue with some people na ni trimu no sankofo no are not writing things or saying things that basically it's in favor of NPP, and or no ni trimu no sa anyoma ni tia NPP nti. If he has issues with people, that should be the direction of the NPP communication. I want to know, because my study on when we say for about a year and 7 months, the NPP still their communication, there's no direction here. Obi kotena TV so na okam wakohene ne yire ho asem ene one. No obi akotena TV so na oka Franklin Kujo ene K Kujo ho asem. How many people in Ghana eno move vote omunim Franklin Kujo ni K Kujo? And how many people go to the ballot thinking about Franklin Kujo, any K Kujo, what they write on Imani platform, and I say what they basically research and write on? How many people? How many people in Ghana? And as I see about Ghana, yaka say Koko boa abaying asa sustaining Koko eyomo problem in there. Koko for why na what Ghana is here or say the biggest problem you know say Koko boa why na what Ghana is here Koko conversation and the priorities is here. I'm just asking. I know sometimes people say, I don't direction away. Party na structure is suono because my flag bearer nso kojina baby or say or a candidate papa yan tomano. But the same flag bearer to me jina when him say these are the things I want you people to talk about. Adechi amusu with Jimmy, then you are discussing something else. So at this point, who is directing the party? The communication, even around Bawumia himself. Who is directing the communication? Because the honest truth is, Utimu say, Bawumia is not even popular in the party. The party communication cannot communicate about Bawumia. It is basically like, let's go and attack some people for people to think, say, or believe, say, we are in pain into Huyemehi. But the issue here is, your candidate, or true for, how are you selling your candidate idea? First of all, how are you cleaning the candidate for Ghanaians to know Bawumia or Trofo? And that when he was giving power, symposium, it was a lie. And that practically, ultimately, friend who economists do. How are you doing that? Because my study more, it is like part communication direction new. I just so and I'm working in some or China say Zuba. Adiabechi, you say Sofia Kufu. You see what is the part because for a year and almost 7 months, Obianka Debia for Bawumia who. And I am funny, say, yeah, we should still stick to Bawumia, your trophy in your fact no. Because you are Bawumia himself, anytime he gets the opportunity, he's not even able to tell people Nipa or yet, say, on your trophy, or to mean disprove BBR. Anything recently, the party are very honest with itself. If the leadership of the party, any omomudi chain the so-called yeti Facebook customer party no, yeti YouTube customer party no, if the party was going to be honest to itself, it will sit down and do some serious reflection. Because right now, what do we represent? How are they seeing us? Are we able to sell any message? Our candidate is Bawumia. How many? And we Ghana for 10. 9.5. How are you people changing that narrative? Because my candidate, your receipt, and not gonna for receipt of nyoma waka ni nyina mbem a eyatro. So how are you? How when you people meet, what do you discuss? When you people meet, what do you discuss? Because nobody is going to go to the ballot. Nobody's going to go to the ballot and be thinking about Sofa Kufu and be thinking about Franklin Kujo or K Kujo or people are not going to go to the ballot thinking about Franklin Kujo. Okay, no. So the question here is, and you see the funny thing, when the flag bearer himself, when he gets the opportunity to also sell himself, he also blows it up. Honestly, to me, Nyansanka say, okay, our party communication has broken down. Let me try and communicate some message. Mahmoud Bawumia opportunity to speak. The party has broken down. No communication. Nobody is selling. Bawumia is done. The flag bearer Bawumia also got an opportunity. What was he supposed to talk about? And opportunity no nya and then an also come wasem.
Discussing this morning how some of the standards have fallen in some of the schools, that which were the mission schools, they fall in the standards. And I was asking the question, how come we didn't maintain these standards? Very, very sad. I mean, my mother went to Wesley Girls, and the standards were also very, very, very high. These are some of the best schools. The mission schools have produced some of the best schools in our country. Unfortunately, we interfered in their management. And as we always say, when something is not broken, don't try to fix it. Excellence should have been, the centers of excellence should have been maintained. And the formula which made them centers of excellence should have been maintained. Unfortunately, we did not maintain them. And we are paying a price for it. But we will talk more about that. I think you need to get more interested in education in these schools again. So I believe that this contribution is across various segments, and I salute the Christian Council of Ghana. I salute you 100 times. I salute you for what you have done.
What is this? You are talking about standards of mission schools. Like your candidate gets an opportunity to address issues and let Ghanaians know that this is the guy who they say, I am a liar, I am not an economist, I need to prove. And this is what he gets to speak on, standards of schools. My mother went to Wesley Girls. And how did the standards? If it is not broken, don't fix it. And I'm asking, this guy, he's saying nothing. When he's also given the opportunity to make things clear, to let people know the obetumia then at this point, who cares about? You see, Ghana for so many issues. And Bawumia gets the opportunity. Now afe oya krokro the job. Oh, the standards of mission school. Maybe I Wesley Girls and mission schools, and mission schools are out there. What has mission schools done at this point? He got the opportunity for 8 years. If mission schools standard not say that, but what is this? This is the candidate. This is the presidential candidate. This guy is a joker. So some person was a party losing focus. Let me tell you something. When the NDC went to position in 2020, Tamana NDC added John Mahama Eba Bakano. You could see the potency in the NDC communication. 99.9% of NDC communication was about John Mahama and what he has done and what he can do. That was the three things they were doing. The potency was about John Mahama, what he has done and what he can do. So even those people who doubted John Mahama in the past, now those people started getting the attention of the NDC communication. Because when Sami Jemfi mounts platform, when Asafo J mounts platform, when you get the ladies mount platform, their main message was about our candidate. Our candidate that you did not trust and thought that the lies you heard about him was true. And they were not just saying it, they were disproving every allegation against their candidate with facts. So we study from 2017. What the NDC did was that we want our candidate to come back to power and develop the nation. So our message should be centered around our candidate, whether it's social issues, whether it is religious issues, whether it's, they made sure, economic issues, they made sure that their candidate took center stage in their communication, because you are selling a product. And interestingly, because the NDC in opposition, their candidate also knew his responsibility, every single time he got the opportunity to speak, he actually spoke on matters Ghanaians wanted to hear about and proved to Ghanaians that he has the intelligence to solve that particular problem. So you could see when John Mahama was in opposition, lots and lots of people paid attention to him because his communication, or the NDC communication, centered him. They made him the center of their communication. And when he got the opportunity to speak, he made sure that he put the ice on the cake for people to know, oh, that is what the NDC did. And so what's the cry? About 2020 elections, Ghana for the to my John Mahama. Bawumia to force elections. Our Mokache Jemenza said on declare 8 results. So you saw, say, it was a country that they were listening. Now the NDC did a very difficult, detailed job. But what are we seeing today? The product itself, the product Bawumia, is not sellable. When the product is given the opportunity to speak, the product now turns into a joker, speaks on everything, no direction, because you are the product. Whatever comes out of your mouth is what your communicators will pick and do what? And open up detail for people to know what you were trying to communicate. But this is the situation. The flag bearer met the party hierarchy and said, this is our project. They are taking our project. Go and they go outside and they are discussing Abronye. They are discussing Amwakohene. 90% are discussing me, Kelvin Taylor, Mentuaba or Ghana. Me, Kelvin Taylor, Mentuaba. Menji any political portfolio. Menya a government appointee. Mwanga Samubaka said me a Facebook blogger. But the whole party communication, they dump or ditch their flag bearer's message and they come and attack me because they believe that the message I am putting across is more important than Mahamudu Bawumia. So anytime we say the party needs to the NPP, the communication now about Bawumia, are they intelligent enough? And Bawumia himself, does he see it? So Bawumia gets the opportunity to do what? To speak for people to, without due respect, believe so answer. And what did he do? He's speaking about mission schools. Mission schools. But if we decide to go back to mission schools issues, who created the mission schools problems? In 2016, this story. In 2016, government to give mission schools back to religious bodies. 2016. And NPP forecast as what happened when the NPP came to power. Makacham said, Mahmoud Bawumia is back again concerting himself. 2016. This is May 17, 2017. After they won power, they were said they were going to give mission schools back to religious bodies. 8 years. What happened? Bawumia is a joker. He's basically a liar. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I feel bad for the NPP because they are not intelligent. I know I'm using words, but you see, I've done this job for a long time. I know a party that has collapsed. I know a party that does not have communication, strategy. I know a party that does not have any direction. And the NPP is a typical party, any direction. 2016. So if today, 2026, Bawumia is now selling mission school messenger, then it means there's something wrong. Even, let's give it to Bawumia. Say, Bawumia spoke about mission schools being handed over to the religious bodies. The question here is, how many people have you heard from the NPP side Elaborate on Mahmoud Bawumia speaking on mission schools. How many people from the NPP communication have you heard speak on this?
Discussing this morning how some of the standards have fallen in some of the schools, that which were the mission schools, they fall in the standards. And I was asking the question, how come we didn't maintain these standards? Very, very sad. I mean, my mother went to Wesley Girls, and the standards were also very, very, very high. These are some of the best schools. The mission schools have produced some of the best schools in our country. Unfortunately, we interfered in their management. And as we always say, when something is not broken, don't try to fix it.
When something is not broken, you don't fix it. So why were you saying that in 2016, 17, why were you, Bawumia, and the NPP telling us we are going to hand over the mission schools to the religious bodies? Because it had not broken yet. There was no cause to make that statement. So coming to 2026, for you to even be making this statement, it means you are daft. You don't even understand what you are doing. You are a joker. Papa na adwene wo form. Papa na adwene wo form. These mission schools you are seeing, the heads are appointed by governments. So when you make an argument to say, you, Bawumia, you were going to hand over the mission schools to the religious body, most of the mission schools, the heads of the mission schools are appointed by the government. Do you know that? You see, Debbie Amkache Ghana for say, sa politician kasa nyabotana dwene so onimnyansa na onimnyansa. If you tell me you are going to hand over the mission schools to the religious body, then it means technically you don't want government involvement in running of the schools. You want mission schools to totally autonomously handle the schools. And can they do that now? No. It's a conversation that is not even needed now because the schools are flowing naturally. Once in a while, we hear one or two things, but they are able to recalibrate and also to infuse into the system. So what is not broken? Why is this junkie today standing in front of these men? I keep telling the NPP, there's no message. You people don't understand. They are more and I keep helping you people. At this point, me a call and I may guide the NPP. Jimmy. I see you people. You see, I am a yes sir. They be a magana for Jimmy, but you people are not even ready to change. You have no communication. We're losing power 57 against 38%. Franklin Kujo and help, like you see somebody like Miracle Abuaji. Then his target is Franklin Kujo. How many Ghanaians care about Franklin Kujo? With all due respect to him, how many Ghanaians care about what Franklin Kujo will write? With all due respect, at this point, how many people care about K. Kujo? Or how many people? The Ghanaian does not care about Franklin Kujo can do what he wants to do. But at the end of the day, what influences the person's decision? It is what you will do. You, the opposition. Jimmy. And every day I keep telling people, NPP negu. And Mahmoud Bawumia ontie futuo. He's not intelligent in the first place. He's not smart. The guy is just a joker. And over the weekend, started show no. I heard Arthur Kennedy say Bawumia a hypocrite on kanokre. You remember Arthur Kennedy time when we Bawumia as a flag bearer. Metana kachira mu say the Arthur Kennedys and those people who came to Ghana to surround Bawumia no. When they came, most of them did not tell Bawumia the truth. Omo Bawumia winning flag bearership campaign no. Omo nyina be chechi Bawumia after Owini and Oregi. We all know after Kennedy, Afoko, all those people who were around Bawumia say party elders, they know Bawumia rigged the elections. They know. People are pained in the party. And no man on this planet can calm those people down. No, because it was deliberate. Almost shared on. And as we speak, Bawumia da who a delegate system nim. All because of person the executives nina. Bawumia asay party no. This man, I had my own issues with him because I told him, say, for years I have known him or credibility kakra. But the moment I saw him go to Bawumia's house, once, twice in meetings. I told him that what he was doing, Bawumia was going to take that credibility away from him. Endi nansa, endi nanai. And the Arthur Kennedy Akachere say, Afe wabeti asiengu se Mahamudu Bawumia sebio onye ni pebi awa ready so betie bibia o no de ekoswa party mu nkwara ni bi di nkwasi asem. He does not care. That is what he basically is grooming. In Arthur Kennedy over the weekend, also chairman went to me plea bargain. People win case in court and they thank the Asante and the president instead of thanking the judiciary. This is not the story I'm looking for. Besides, I'm looking for the other one where Arthur Kennedy was speaking about Bawumia not listening to the things Ekoso party ma wutunufo. Besides, get me that one first. And you can see, Bawumia no, NPP no, they have come to that realization. Say NPP no, Mahamudu Bawumia no towards no, and Senfun Ekoso, he's fine. And in Penifona Bewu said no, it's a waste of time to put everything on the line to follow Bawumia around. So you see, they are all running away. They are all running away from Bawumia because Oban will say, Sana in Samanko of Kafa Bawumia. No, the guy is that guy we have been talking about. Or vindictive, he's not intelligent, he's not smart, and he does not have that balls to handle issues as a leader. And that is the base. Mahamudu Bawumia oni sa kukudrono. Oni sa kukudrona obetuma temu eya asantefo a sebi omo NPP mu a omo ya dramatic sensationalism fo omo tumi twa atro to nipa so edi konkonsam ye bo maba so no Mahmoud Bawumia oni sa hwa na obetuma kasa akira asantefo ni bi se we nkurasesem ya party nye se on to me nye nti Arthur Kennedy say afa ne wo be hu se eya Bawumia no onye leader oni hwa. And me can say muya, man muya. Besides, get him the video and get me the thank you, Mr. I think I have. Do I have the video on the system? Yeah, Mummy Uncle Arthur Kennedy.
Honorable Bafo, who made a comment on my comment on the MPP. I met Dr. Bawumia one-on-one for 45 minutes. They made the meeting public. I thought it was confidential. But I'll tell you one of the things, and when I left, I chose to keep quiet. And I'm an optimistic person, so I still hold out hope that we'll get to where we need to get to. I'll tell you a small part of the meeting. I told him that the day before meeting him, I told my mother-in-law, who is a die-hard MPP supporter, that I was going to meet Dr. Bawumia. The woman said, Doctor, yes, no one at the buy, so on at the buy there we are dear pa bonabaso. Then he added, and so yes, renting food this capra to minka. I repeated that to the good doctor. He said nothing, no defense. I went on to tell him about the activities of people like Abronya and others and gave him chapter and verse, giving him a chance to defend himself. He said nothing. So respectfully, don't provoke me. There are a lot of things, but I think it was a confidential meeting, so let's leave it here.
Arthur Kennedy, osi mini ba obi okasa e. Enkwasi ade Abronya ye. Nkwara omoke kansama oyi omu free prison one na yire air protect akromfo party dim a wama party da ose Bawumia hwere nim sreye ose Bawumia anya nipa bi ebetumi ye ni ato no so ose that guy is not a serious guy no onyo bia oye bema mu an hwa entawmienu dem ose onye bema oni sa mental fortitude no to lead the leadership qualities oni bi Arthur Kennedy is no odwene say the Ekoso party mu a Abronya ejimi enkwara ni dikade di atam osi okachen say menkwa yi obi a wo prison omudi nkwasasem aba Bawumia hwere nim wanka bibia osi enesere osi wonu no ho say Mahamudu Bawumia ye nipa ono sorry ko di nechi. This is where we are today. Now you think say when you speak about Franklin Kujo or K Kujo, what this man is saying to change the minds of people? No. Because man we MPP ni or can one chechere MPP no ho or you penny no party nim enti Ghana ni a onim se Bawumia ya trofo only that thing to be called a leader. Now first, no, na na adwene cry say ABI katuma. When who say the true or then chem feel so as be catch or say aponchire ni ewu a men di ni chim. Papa way aka kire mo. O say the guy is not somebody we can trust. Now me mete asonyene so. And then me be phone lines. Me here say your party communication break it down. And then me be phone lines for her. 99% of Ghana form be free phone whistle from different parts of the nation. They don't know who Franklin Kujo is. They don't know. 99% of Ghana form team will kurasi ade omo no to aba omo agi Mahama di say Mahama ne NDC for buy $1 na was 17 omo di aba be 11 Ghana nyoma na bo den and yate nyoma so sankofo no omo nim Franklin Kujo bro for kan won kan okay Kujo no those people some market no if you are not careful won't be break it through that market for life. It takes people who are honest. Some market no voting market no. Some market no. Some group of people na moje nse moka Franklin Kujo wansam, ke Kujo wansam, Kelvin Killer, san kwafo na mutu aba no. Omo na ko kirem kire se Bawumia nya kromfo. Ko kirem kire se atakere se Bawumia onya bema obetime gina na so adwene nyansa. Omo na also ko kirem kire omo. You people, you have lost it. You are done. My last platform aka Paul Adomochri. Me want to abegina TV so over the weekend I heard the NDC General Secretary made some statement. You see Obana ono oti baby a oto abasesa aba and o se petrol boko form okofa jene e wo form. Oyin so ogini nkwasema ogina woka about NDC General Secretary and he made it. They don't fucking care. You still don't get it. When TV or MPP, you people still don't get the communication. You still don't understand. Still, you have not learned the modern politics. Montiasie, Shepo Yando. Now a whole nation, yenjai bibia because this guy is standing trial. Akwa with mental patient 20 yenjai.
Shamak Israel Yehovah, Elahenu Yehovah Ekat. We ahata et Yehovah. Elohika bika luvika. Uvika navashika. Uvika miyopika. Tode yasach. Tode yasach.
But damni way. A regional chairman is nobody. Way. This guy has mental issues. In the whole political party. And her party nanka se nipa se ne di ne court. Omo ferimpo say or court o medi ne chi. They are even shy. You people are too foolish. Can't you be rational a little bit? Aqua way. Where you are bottom? Where Jimmy? You can see all psychological problem. It's wenty. Yenja ye bibia. This guy is a mere regional chairman. Mamaka bi binjremo. Senka a bono regional chairman. O de enfe nkwanto nchen. Abronya kwada we Jimmy chen untumi. Say a stream for NPP, Northern Regional Chairman. They call a code say anka NPP for. Anka who say stream for betwa a court ye de you hear that? He senka a eastern for senka a southeast or northeast senka a upper west senka a central. You see the reason why Chema would to me as my bear some Ghana. Because at this point, a mere party chairman, a regional chairman, it is because baby of free bano. Omo do ni need jumadi. Do no ehu politics to say I want to phone asante phone tokwa. And internet chairman would to me. Kwasi asem original court ni pebi so enya story. Yeah. But who is chairman would to me? Chairman would to me is chairman would to me because no a regional chairman of Kumasi. And no. Why do you think he's more seen as an important individual? Because of the people who do almost as regional chairman. No, do one need jumadi. Do one to me njene entra. Baby a sa chairman who to me adwene wono. Enti they hail him. On a normal day, being a regional chairman is nothing. It's not any crazy portfolio. A party and a someone on a dano. And it's a what's the deal? Sometimes we waste time. It was the NPP, naturally. Deep down, on my general form. Now, Obia Oya Ghana ni sisi a Oshemeno. I say, Kelvin say, I buying time a petrol more a din and saying na yehu de yenye ho anka petrol kosoro no aban mo kai John Mahama aban na adwiri se odisika ebeto a ode beboa ma petrol bo na kofom ende petrol bo ayefo aban eyi 1 cedi ne firi ho we na Ghana for hwam ka se John Mahama ne NDC fo ni munyansa. Government ends fuel price cushioning policy. Scraps 1 cedi 7 pesos per liter relief on diesel effective June 16th. In the time America for the Iran for the didn't to no. Sankaya John Mahama buying and intervene and I say omudi sikabe shame say petrol no de ebona abeda so babegu so no say aban beje sa kana anka to petrol be 30. And so John Mahama ni NDC buying any nyansanti. Time America ni Iran talk mu ye din no omo ka che Ghana for say sa eye ebo na abeda petrol so abema petrol bo akoso abaje menen enti una hiha uno 3-4-5 months ago na you see hey war you koso Ukraine for da ho ko Iran and America ko yesi ato de ade mu hey ade de petrol go na eye John Mahama na ndisi aban en de sika puduo ye ka say 1 liter bia 1 cedi na aban de agito no so onim sika dodo John Mahama NDC abanje sa ka no ende petrol bo no aba for John Mahama the sa 1 cedi ende sa can ye fruo enti e ba beto petrol at the same price we need to buy it lower. This is what abanye san when you show the to about. I'm looking at this, I'm not looking at Franklin Kujo. I'm not looking at Kekojo. I'm looking at the abane here the abwa maame na okofa tomatoes ewo asengriguano. When ye de dinkomo when you day to day bread and butter issues nenie when na Ghana for person mote it is about Bawumia e wonyanse bi aburu we so na nko abechirechire se me wonyanse aburu we so. That is basic governance, basic communication. And they go head your moye. And tell me say NPP for what's your focus? They say I'm focused in there. Ochina we kaso for ekufu. Ochina we kadi. Dey na mo pesa mo kayanya dey obi a ochina we ka koko. What is this? Mama Jumana is Yama NDC, and it worries me because they need an opposition that is intelligent, an opposition that will show, say, they can be in opposition and be responsible and intelligent. But we are seeing a free flow government. Enya obia opposition being so many answer. It's worrying because people like us, we want to have an opposition. Opposition, we don't have opposition in Ghana. Ochina anya Franka Mwako hine a NPP executives bi omoko sameje mfie yie enye no Ibrahim Mahama anya Ibrahim Mahama Kelvin Taylor issues wo ho de se anya moden se anya moden now
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV